Finding your purpose starts with a choice, but choosing doesn't mean limiting yourself. At the University of the West Indies, you can create your own path, become a trailblazer, change the game, and stay one step ahead, ready for whatever comes next. With 5 campuses in the Caribbean and 10 global centers spread across the Americas, Europe, Africa, and Asia, UWI is one of the world's most globalized universities. Over 800 certificate, diploma, undergraduate, and postgraduate degree options are available to help take you wherever you want to go. Study at the university ranked number 1 in the Caribbean, among the best in the world and recognized for its pursuit of UN sustainable goals like climate action and gender equality. UWI's mission to create knowledge and support innovation to transform the region and the wider world is what drives us. And we have a legacy of producing Caribbean leaders, making an impact in every corner of the globe. Will you be one of them? Whatever your journey holds, start it here at the University of the West Indies. Discover more at www.uwi.edu.
Good evening, Bermuda, and welcome to the virtual open house for the University of the West Indies. At this time, I'm going to welcome the Minister of Education, the Honorable Diallo Rabane, to give us some opening remarks this evening.
Oops, operator error. I had my mute button on. Thank you, Alicia, and thank you everyone for joining us tonight. We are extremely excited to have this informative open house with the University of West Indies. As Bermuda is an island with its historical roots in the Caribbean, we have always encouraged Bermudians to explore the educational options across the 5 campuses of the University of West Indies. The Bermuda government and the University of West Indies have developed a long-standing partnership, and we are having events such as the one we're having today to seek to see us grow that relationship, where we are having students looking at the University of West Indies as their first choice when it comes to post-secondary education. We have benefited from our association with the University of West Indies, which has been in place since 2010. Bermuda is considered an associate country member, and this association allows our Bermudian students to enjoy and benefit from a preferred tuition pricing rate that exists because of that relationship. Now, we do understand that going to university can be a very large commitment. However, rest assured, the Bermuda government is dedicated to fostering the opportunities that allow our children and our students and our adults and our people to pursue their educational goals. Our commitment is to provide opportunities for all Bermudians, and this has been consistent and clear. This government has always looked to reduce the financial hurdles that prevent anyone from pursuing their educational dreams. With that in mind, I want to strongly encourage my fellow Bermudians to take advantage of the tuition pricing available through our relationship with UWI and follow your dreams and positively look to contribute to your island home. As we continue to grow and foster and renew this relationship between Bermuda and UWI, we are excited to offer Bermudians this opportunity tonight to learn more about the University of West Indies with this live and interactive open house. To our UWI partners, thank you for the hard work and passion that you put into your presentation this evening. And I look forward to learning more about the university as well, fellow Bermudians. Thank you, Alicia.
Thank you, Minister. At this time, we are going to go to the University Registrar, Dr. Maurice Smith.
Thank you, Alicia. Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be invited into your homes this evening to showcase the University of the West Indies. This outreach is an historic one, albeit that virtual is quite the norm now. As a university, this is a first for us, bringing together all five of our campuses for a virtual fair, and in this customized manner for one of our valued 17 territories. So I thank the Ministry of Education Bermuda for providing us this very unique opportunity. As you know, the University of the West Indies is a household name for the region. For the past 74 years, we've provided service and leadership to the Caribbean, contributing to every aspect of its development with the aim of improving the well-being of our people. Our mission is to advance learning, create knowledge, and foster innovation for the positive transformation of the Caribbean. And it's centered on producing critical thinkers and leaders who will serve the needs of the 21st century society. Creating leaders is a key part of our legacy here at UWI. Our graduates can be found in every sector of Caribbean society, including the highest levels of government and business. Over 20 proud pelicans have risen to become heads of government, and countless others are leaders of all the professions, locally, regionally, and internationally. Our network of more than 240,000 alumni includes Emmy Award, Man Booker and Nobel Prize winners to CEOs, entrepreneurs, academics, and artists, and every other major discipline. We are the #1 university in the Caribbean. At present, we have over 50,000 students across our 5 campuses: Mona in Jamaica, St. Augustine in Trinidad and Tobago, Cave Hill in Barbados, 5 islands in Antigua and Barbuda, and an open campus which serves 17 countries and provides online learning. Our reputation spans beyond the region. The UWI is an internationally respected global university. Over the past 5 years, we've established 10 global centers in partnership with universities in North America, Latin America, Asia, Africa, and Europe. Our international recognition is enhanced with the rankings by the world's most reputable ranking agency, Times Higher Education. In 2020, we placed among the top 1% of universities in Latin America and the Caribbean. Among the top 1% of Golden Age universities, that's a category of universities between 50 and 80 years old. And we maintained the #1 position as the only Caribbean university to make the Times Higher Education's prestigious lists. As the Caribbean's leading university, part of our commitment is to serve the region and to ensure greater and more affordable access for everyone, whether you're just beginning your tertiary education journey, seeking career advancement, or whether or not you're focused on retooling or upskilling during these uncertain times. There's literally a world of opportunities to explore right here at UWI. We offer over 800 certificate, diploma, undergraduate, and postgraduate degree options in culture, creative and performing arts, food and agriculture, engineering, humanities and education, law, medical sciences, science and technology, social sciences, and sport. Our admission specialists featured this evening will share more about the offerings at each of their respective campuses. So I hope you'll find this evening insightful, and I hope you'll enjoy the engagement as you learn more about how you can start your journey at the University of the West Indies. Thank you. Over to you, Alicia.
Thank you so much, Dr. Smith. At this time, we are going to have Ms. Tashika Taylor. The first presentation will be for our Mona campus.
love new experiences and new cultures, and so by coming to UWI I was able to meet people from lots of different walks of life and take on their culture. I had no hesitations about leaving England to come and study abroad, so UWI was the one that stood out for me because it offered me an equivalent degree to the one that I could get in England, but at the same time allowed me to experience a new culture and have knowledge of a new health system. I have a passion for pediatrics, not just to treat the children that come to me, but also to influence the policies on a global scale to safeguard children in war-ravaged countries and environmental disaster areas to make sure that they're safe and get the right amount of care. No matter what your goals are, whether they're in academia, in leadership, or even sports, UWI offers the environment that you can achieve them. I found my place at UWI. Why don't you come and find your place too?
Good evening, Bermuda. My name is Tashika Taylor. I'm a Student Outreach and Recruitment Officer here at the Mona campus. Did you know that the birthplace of the University of the West Indies is the Mona campus? Yes, UWI started at Mona all the way back in 1948 with just 33 students. Today, we have over 20,000 students at our Mona campus, and we have two locations here in Jamaica. We have our Mona campus in Kingston, which is our capital city, and our Mona Western Jamaica campus at the western end of the island in our second city, Montego Bay. We are not only ranked as the #1 university in the Caribbean, which you would have heard a little earlier, but here in Jamaica, UWI is ranked as the #1 university in the country. We offer over 300 program options across 7 faculties. We have the Faculty of Social Sciences, Science and Technology, Humanities and Education, Medical Sciences, Law, Engineering, and Sport. And we offer from the undergraduate level all the way up to the postgraduate level. Some of the programs that we offer are banking and finance, hotel and tourism management, social work, international relations, management information systems, biochemistry, computer science, natural resource management, renewable energy management, physical therapy, medical science, of course, digital media production, animation, law, gender and information studies, theology, media management, cultural studies, and a host of other program options. Now, here on the campus, we have a rich and diverse out-of-classroom learning experience, especially created for you. We have over 100 clubs and societies. We participate in several sporting disciplines at the national, regional, and international levels. We have an Olympic-sized swimming pool, a reggae track for athletics, and several other fields and courts for other sporting activities. We also have 11 halls of residence, offering not just a place for you to sleep or just accommodation, but opportunities for holistic development. And we have several other options for professional and personal development, including resume writing clinic, mentorship programs, job shadowing opportunities, academic support, countless student leadership opportunities, and opportunities and even funding for travel to complement that academic experience. We even have our counseling facilities at our University Health Center, because we want to ensure, of course, that you're able to seamlessly and successfully transition and adjust to university life. As a UWI student at the Mona campus, you will not only experience the UWI culture, but of course you'll be fully immersed in Jamaican culture, because the UWI culture is of course so deeply ingrained in our Jamaican culture. So when you think about our food, our language, we're patois. When you think about our excellence in sports, I mean, Usain Bolt, Shelley and Fraser Price, need I say more? When you think about our music, reggae, dancehall, when you think about our religious practices, including Rastafarianism, and just our overall vibe, these can be part of your university experience. As we look forward to you becoming part of the greatness that is the University of the West Indies, becoming a proud Pelican. We hope that you will make the Mona campus your campus of choice. The UWI Mona, inspiring excellence, producing leaders. I'm Tashika Taylor, proud UWI Mona graduate. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for that very exciting presentation, Ms. Taylor. That was great to learn all of the history of UWI at the Mona campus. At this time, we are going to hand over to Mr. Nigel Bradshaw, and he's going to share some information about the St. Augustine campus with us.
Hi, good evening and welcome, a really big welcome to the University of West Indies. We are so happy. Okay, I think you want me to do the presentation first? I can go ahead and do it and then you show the video.
It's up to you. Either way.
All right, let's do it and then you show the video.
Okay,
right,
perfect.
My name is Nigel Bradshaw. I'm the Student Recruitment Officer at the UWI St. Augustine campus. We are the southernmost campus of the institution, the one that is associated with the first opportunities for persons to do studies in engineering and also too in agriculture at the University of the West Indies. We have now morphed into being a significantly sized campus spread out across 4 geographic locales in Trinidad and Tobago, offering lots of opportunities for persons to be involved in 8 different faculty foci and also to be involved in lots and lots of research. We pride ourselves in being the energy campus, being the only campus that is associated with oil and gas technology in our Faculty of Engineering through the Department of Chemical and Process Engineering. But we do have a lot of other opportunities to be able to give students that attend our campus, especially those that come from places that are far and wide. We actually had a valedictorian once upon a time from New Zealand, and we have had other persons from all over Africa, Asia, Europe, and South America attend the institution for one reason or the other. We have the opportunity to be able to give a student experience that is based on the culture associated with our music and steel band and soca, and also on the multitude of festivals that we have based on the amalgam of different types of groups that have settled in Trinidad and Tobago. It all leads to a very exciting experience for anyone that would love to be a part of the great West Indian tradition that takes place at any of our campuses, but especially at the St. Augustine campus. I want you now to sit back and relax and look at our short presentation that shows you the vibrancy that is expected and anticipated with anyone that wants to be part of the UWI St. Augustine experience. Thank you very much for welcoming me into your space and time, and do enjoy our presentation and all the presentations that are to follow. Thank you very much.
will make food security a reality.
I will design groundbreaking prototypes.
I will create the next life-saving vaccine.
Whatever your career aspirations, the University of the West Indies St. Augustine campus is where tomorrow's game changers begin their journey. With fully accredited programs across 8 faculties, our graduates are innovating regionally and impacting globally. See what it's like to be UE. Visit sta.uwi.edu/apply.
Okay, so that was a very vibrant video from St. Augustine. At this time, we are going to hand over to Mrs. Patricia Adderley from the Cave Hill.
Okay. Thank you, Madam Moderator. Good evening, everyone, and a special good evening to our prospective future students. I am Pat Adderley. I am the Senior Assistant Registrar in the Student Enrollment and Retention Unit here at Cave Hill. And it is my pleasure to present a very brief introduction to our campus, which you can call the middle child in the UWI family. And I'm sure you all know that the middle child is usually the most powerful child within the family. I'll begin by treating you to a brief visual trip around the 80 acres of the Cave Hill campus. Okay, our beautiful campus, as you just saw, is located on the island that is known as the Gem of the Caribbean Sea, Barbados, loved and respected across the world for its social and political stability, widely recognized as a safe place to live and study, and for its high standards of living and quality of life. More recently, it has been lauded for its success in containing the COVID-19 beast. Next slide. The Cave Hill campus offers approximately 300 undergraduate and graduate degree programs across 7 faculties. Most undergraduate degrees at Cave Hill, click please, can be completed in 3 years of full-time study for persons with advanced level certificates and associate degrees, or over 4 years with part-time study for persons presenting with CSEC or ordinary level certification. The faculties of law and medical sciences and some programs in the Faculty of Social Sciences, however, only admit applicants that are fully matriculated. In the limited time I have available, I will highlight just a few of our programs, particularly some of those recently added to the offerings. Click please. In addition to programs in dance, film, music, and theater, the Faculty of Culture, Creative, and Performing Arts offers an exciting new interdisciplinary major, click please, in Caribbean Studies, which can be taken with a range of minor subjects. The faculty is also introducing the Bachelor's in Music with Education for teachers of music. The faculty's Master's degree in Creative Arts offers concentrations in art education, art entrepreneurship, and studio arts. Several concentrations, click please. Several concentrations are offered in the Bachelor of Education degree in the Faculty of Humanities and Education, click please. These include early childhood care and education and special needs education. At the master's level, there are many specializations, including inclusive practice for special needs, school counseling, and science and technology education. Click, please. In addition to the highly competitive MBBS medical degree, the Faculty of Medical Sciences offers the Bachelor of Health Sciences. Now, this program is designed to prepare practitioners to work in the many and varied areas of the healthcare system. Persons completing the new Bachelor's in Human Nutrition and Dietetics will be qualified to register as dietitians and help to address the dearth of professional dietitians in the region. Next slide. The Faculty of Social Sciences, in addition to offering many sought-after degree programs such as accounting, finance, banking, and management, now offers other cutting-edge programs such as those combining international tourism management or international business with a range of modern languages. A new master's in accounting and finance with the ACCA qualification embedded, and exciting concentrations in the Master of Business Administration, including digital transformation, marketing and analytics, and strategy. So make sure to visit the online showcase prepared for you and check out the full range of degree options available at the K-Phil campus. Next slide. Like our sister campuses, K-Phil offers you the best of both worlds, our world-class Caribbean-rooted education and opportunities for study abroad as part of your degree in North America, Latin America, Europe, the UK, Asia, or at one of our sister campuses. Click, please. Spend a semester or a year developing your intercultural competencies in what we consider one of the several high-impact developmental opportunities we offer our students. Next slide. Now, speaking of student development, our dynamic Office of Student Services, click, please, offers a comprehensive range of programs and services for holistic student development. These cover academic support, health and disability services, and leadership development, among many others. The Office of Student Services also supports the activities of scores of vibrant student clubs and associations. Next slide. Students at the K-Phil campus boast of the vibrancy yet peacefulness of student life here. 3 halls of residence, all different in their culture and hall spirit. Click, please. The proximity of modern amenities for shopping and leisure, including the city center, only 10 to 15 miles away, all backed by a free shuttle service. Click, please. A student body large enough to offer rich diversity, yet small enough to nurture a living and learning community characterized by friendship, click please, family, and fun. These are among the features that make the K-Phil campus special. Next slide. For the athletes out there, you may be happy to know that the K-Phil campus is big on sport, and the Academy of Sport, with its state-of-the-art facilities, supports development, click please, in 14 sporting disciplines, from netball to aerobics. Here at the K-Phil campus, we prepare our students, next slide, we prepare our students holistically to take on the world. And we take pride as we watch many of them who go off to outperform all in postgraduate programs at some of the world's best universities. I will leave you with the words from one of our recent double degree graduates. Next slide.
Hi, my name is Kimberly Benjamin, and I've had the distinct pleasure twice over now of pursuing studies here. I also pursued a degree in the United Kingdom in international business. I can say I have this unique perspective of having studied at a regional institution and also abroad. And I found that the regional experience was extremely fruitful. In fact, I tell persons now that if I were to have children, they would definitely be doing a degree here in Cape Hill. I say that because the exchanges that I had in this regional hub were so critical. I met students from across the Caribbean and across the world, in fact. The exchanges outside of the classroom are also pivotal, and I had lots of those experiences from being a part of the campus community, one of which was my internship with the United Nations Development Program. And there I got to engage at a very practical level on human rights issues affecting the region. That experience led to another, and I was a volunteer with the Healthy Caribbean Coalition, and it was really all of these experiences that helped to hone my interest in health law and human rights law, to the extent that now today I am the proud recipient of a Fulbright scholarship. I'm just excited about the future and getting back and really contributing to my region.
Thank you, Kimberly. So, future students, we look forward, next slide please. We look forward to welcoming you to our campus overlooking the ocean. Next, click please. Applications for August entry close on June 30th, and we reopen applications for January entry on August 1st. Do take note, next slide, of our contact information should you have any questions after this evening's session. We will be happy to hear from you. And now we turn your attention to the moderator.
Thank you for that presentation, Mrs. Atherley. At this time, I'm going to hand it over to Dr. Cleveland Sam, and he's going to walk us through the Open Campus.
Thank you very much, Alicia, and a pleasant good evening to you, Bermuda, and welcome to the UWI Open Campus, where we say you can learn anywhere, anytime, once you have access to a device. We are the Open Campus, the online campus of the University of the West Indies. At the Open Campus, as a student, you can obtain your degree, you can build professional requirements, you can advance your career, retool with new skills, increase your earning potential, and of course, explore new subject areas and disciplines. For the Open Campus, our application period is still open. For the undergraduates, you have until the 16th of July, and for persons wishing to pursue postgraduate degrees, you have until July 11th to apply. And we offer all of our degrees are fully online, 100%. We offer bachelor's degrees, online master's degrees, doctoral degrees, as well as continuing and professional education programs and courses. I'm going to start by looking at some of our continuing professional and education courses. So we offer over 600 short courses, and these can range from 3 months to 1 year. The Open Campus operates in 17 countries, 42 sites, and all these short courses are now offered online as well. In addition, we have several units and departments that also offer short courses. Our business development unit, the Consortium for Social Development and Research, and under the consortium you have the Hugh Scherer Labor Studies Institute, and they offer courses in relation to labor and employment rights and so on. Bloom Early Childhood Center of Excellence offers courses in early childhood development for both parents and teachers. And we have a social work training and research center that also offers training in social work and research. We can also prepare customized programs for your department, for your company, for your organization, government ministries and departments. And we have done a few of those in recent times, including cybersecurity, community policing, and step-by-step exporting. So we offer short courses, webinars, as well as training sessions that can be tailor-made for you as a company, or as a department, or an organization. Next slide, please. As part of our continuing and professional education program, and I know Bermuda has a very strong link with St. Kitts and Nevis, two of our continuing and professional education programs are Exploring Kittitian History and Exploring Nevisian History. And you can register for these courses. They are 1 semester courses. So if you want to trace your ancestry to St. Kitts or Nevis, you can register for one of these courses. And additional information on these programs are on the Facebook page of the Government of Bermuda, as my colleagues from the St. Kitts site are there to support you and provide you with any information that you may require. Next slide, please. We offer a range of undergraduate bachelor's programs as well as associate degrees, diplomas, and certificates at the undergraduate level. But I want to zero in on 4 of these programs. Next slide, please. So we offer the BSc in Financial Management, and Bermuda being a territory that has a strong emphasis on international business and international finance, Bermudians would find this particular degree quite attractive. And as I said, it's 100% online. You do not have to leave home. You do not have to leave your family. You do not have to travel. Next slide. Also a BSc in accounting, and there we have put for you some of the careers that you can pursue once you have completed this particular BSc in accounting. Next slide, please. We also offer BSc in tourism and hospitality management, and again, Bermuda being a upscale tourism destination, this particular degree will fit well with your career ambitions. Next slide. Now, we also offer a BSc in banking and finance. Again, given the emphasis in Bermuda on international business, there is a minor in this degree that looks at compliance and governance for international business. So once again, very applicable to persons in Bermuda looking to enter the international business area. Next slide, please. For our postgraduate programs, we offer a range of diplomas, certificates, masters, as well as doctoral programs. But at this point, I would zero in on a couple of the postgraduate programs, including the programs. If you can just go back for me one slide, thank you. The program on disaster risk management and resilience, as well as a diploma in health research and epidemiology. And these are all one-year programs. Again, you do not have to leave home. You can do these programs from the comfort of your home once you have access to a device with internet. And we also have a certificate in leadership for sustainable development. And this is offered in collaboration with the State University of New York at Empire State. And again, this is a one-year program, and certificate is given by both the State University of New York as well as the University of the West Indies. Next slide, please. For our education programs, we offer several bachelors of education, including one in education, leadership and management, and there's a special as well as a major, as well as a B.Ed in early childhood development and family studies. At the postgraduate level, we offer postgraduate diplomas, masters, and doctor of education in teaching and learning with emerging technologies, very applicable in this time of COVID when everyone had to switch to online. Also, a postgraduate degree in literacy instructions, educational leadership in higher education, and educational leadership in education systems and schools. At this time, I have a brief testimonial from a Bahamian student. I want you to listen to her.
However, after expressing my displeasure and level of dissatisfaction with the rigor and the professionalism and the program at the university where I was at, I was informed about the University of the West Indies. Already turned off from my experiences, I decided, let me check out the University of the West Indies. I did, I enrolled, and I have no regrets. I'm very pleased that I enrolled with the University of the West Indies, with the one regret that the University of the West Indies was not my first choice.
So there you have it, a testimonial from one of our latest doctoral students from the Bahamas, and she pursued the Doctor of Education Leadership. Next slide, please. So in terms of pathways to entry, the Open Campus offers several pathways to entry. For undergraduate programs, we require 5 subjects, including 2 A-levels. We also accept the International Baccalaureate for matriculation, as well as associate degrees from approved Caribbean tertiary level institutions, of course, the Bermuda College being one of those, as well as holders of certificates and diplomas awarded by the UWI. For the postgraduate students, we accept an undergraduate degree from a recognized university. And we also offer something called Prior Learning Assessment, or PLA, and this is where you can use your learning from your current work experience, on-the-job training, and other short courses that you would have done over your time in your particular career as matriculation to enter one of our bachelor's program. There are several of our programs that are currently accepting prior learning assessment, and these include our sporting programs. We have 3 BSc in sport, 1 in sport coaching, 1 in sport leadership and management, and a BSc in sport kinetics. Next slide, please. So the Open Campus, your future awaits. We encourage you to apply now, and you can be with us from September 2021. Thank you very much. Back to you, Alicia.
Thank you for that, Dr. Sam. At this time, we're going to go to Mr. Shavar Maloney of the Five Islands campus.
Hi, good evening, Alicia. Good evening, Bermuda, and thank you for having us. I'm coming to you live from Antigua and Barbuda, from the newest campus of the University of the West Indies, the Five Islands campus. And your journey to success starts here. So where we are, we opened in September 2019, and the Five Island campus is the UWI's 5th campus, and it's Fort Landed campus, and we're located in Antigua and Barbuda. And if you haven't heard about us, you can see us right here on the map. We're located in the northern part of the Eastern Caribbean. Antigua and Barbuda is a twin island state located in the Eastern Caribbean, known as the land of 365 beaches. It is famous for its beautiful beaches and a rich history. So what do we offer? We offer programs over 4 schools. We have the School of Health and Behavioral Sciences, the School of Business and Management, the School of Humanities and Education, and the School of Science, Computing, and Artificial Intelligence. So in our School of Health and Behavioral Sciences, we offer the Bachelor of Science in Nursing, and our program aims to develop professional nurses who possess leadership skills and have the necessary competencies to meet the demands in a growing and changing healthcare system. In our School of Humanities and Education, we offer 3 different programs. So the first program we offer is the Bachelor of Education 60 credit program, which we offer for persons who have a degree in education and would like to work towards their bachelor's degree in education. We have our Bachelor of Education, which is a 90 credit program. This is for persons who don't have education or teacher training and are looking to get into the education field. It is a 3-year full-time or 5-year part-time program. And we have several areas of specialization in our Bachelor's of Education program. We have mathematics, science, special needs education, social studies, language and literacy education, and curriculum studies. So what are your matriculation requirements?
Them have a thing going on.
We have 5 subjects.
What school here?
Of Cape.
Online. You know?
No. Hold on 1 minute, please.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
That's okay, Alicia. So we have the 5 subjects, including 2 units of CAPE or GCE A-levels in the desired area of specialization, or if you have 5 CSEC or GCE O-level subjects, including math and English language. We also offer the postgraduate diploma in education at the secondary level. So for persons teaching at secondary schools or high school, we have a postgraduate diploma for you if you would like to, get your training in that area. So areas of specialization in the postgrad diploma is the teaching of mathematics, science, language literacy, social studies, history and geography, modern languages, and business studies. We have our School of Business and Management, which may be of interest to you. In our School of Business and Management, we offer the Bachelor of Science in Accounting, Accounting and Finance, Economics, Economics Special, which is a concentrated degree in economics. We offer Economics and Management, Management Studies General, and Management Studies with concentration in any of these 4 fields: entrepreneurship, human resource management, marketing, tourism, and hospitality management. We also have our School of Science, Computing, and Artificial Intelligence. We offer the Bachelor of Science in Computer Science and Information Technology. And in this digital age, these are skills that you need. So you can apply here to do either the Bachelor of Science in Computer Science or the Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. So what does it cost? At the Five Island campus, our tuition is US $1,800 for the year, and we have several payment plans as well as scholarships available. So how do you apply? You can apply online at fiveislands.uwi.edu, and our application deadline is June 30th, 2021. So you just have a few days left to apply. So thank you for your time. If you have any questions, you can visit our website, fiveislands.uwi.edu, or you can look for us on social media, Facebook or Instagram, and we will answer any questions that you have. Thank you very much, and back over to you, Alicia.
Thank you, Mr. Maloney, for that presentation. All of you have done such wonderful presentations. So much information has been shared. So at this time, we are going to open up for some question and answer. So I'm just going to go to our list of questions. Okay, so the first question that we have, and anyone who can answer it can just take over. Is it possible to do the teacher's diploma and work full-time?
Should I go, Alicia, then?
Yes, you can go.
Right. So from the open campus perspective, and I'm sure my other colleagues would also interject, our courses are all online. So most of our students are actually full-time employees who are doing their day job and studying with the open campus online. So it's definitely a yes to that question.
Wonderful. Do you offer any graduate degrees that specialize in special education or applied behavior analysis? Anyone want to take that question?
Could you just repeat the question again, Alicia?
Do you offer any graduate degrees that specialize in special education or applied behavior analysis?
Well, at the Careful campus, we have the Masters in Inclusive Practices for Special Needs Education. That's the one we offer.
Okay, thank you.
I can answer too. At St. Augustine, we do have the master's program in special and inclusive education. So that is also available.
Okay.
And the special and inclusive education program is also available at the Mona campus. Inclusive special education program. Yeah.
Also, Alicia, through the Bermuda College and their and the agreement they have with the University of West Indies. They offer a master's in special education through the Bermuda College. That is a degree that is offered through the University of West Indies.
Okay, wonderful. The next question, going to be for you, Dr. Sam. Is the online learning at your own pace?
It is not necessarily at your own pace, but it can be at your own pace. So what happens with the open campus, you have the option of deciding how many courses you take per semester. So for example, we normally would recommend that you take, if you are working full-time, that you take 2 courses during the regular semester and 1 course during the summer semester. So in that respect, it is at your own pace. If you think that for a particular semester, your workload is a bit too heavy, you can just take 1 course during that semester. Obviously, that would mean that you would take a longer time to complete your qualification.
Okay.
But generally, you would have assignments and so on to submit during the semester. So that is why I said it is at your own pace, but not exactly at your own pace.
Okay, and then a question was, will you offer any 10-week courses online? So I don't know if you specified how long the courses were.
Right. So for our continuing and professional education courses, they range from different lengths of time. And depending on the course itself, it will determine the length of time. So as I said, we also offer very short courses. So for example, right now we are offering a workshop in sport broadcasting. That is only about 4 weeks. So we offer different programs depending on the need. And as I said, we also do customized programs. So if a ministry or a company or an organization wishes to have a specific program for its employees, we can also design that program for them.
Okay, and I'm going to keep all the online questions going. What are the current tuition fees for online undergraduate courses?
All right, I have some of my colleagues who are on with me. I don't know if one of them want to take that question, Marianne or someone else who's there.
Hi, Sharon here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. Yeah. So our undergraduate degrees, 3 credit courses are the equivalent of US $360. A bachelor's degree is made up of 90 credits. So that would be 33 credit courses at $360 US per course.
Okay, and it says, what teaching certification programs are available for online learning? How long is the program? And you may not have it offhand, but they've asked also for approximate tuition cost.
I'll leave my colleague to answer that one as well from the academic delivery department.
Can you repeat the question, please?
What teaching certification programs are available for online learning? How long is the program? And if you have it, approximate tuition cost.
We have the BSc in education, secondary education, and I can't remember all of them, but all of our undergraduate degrees are 90 credit degrees. That's our bachelor's degree, all our undergraduate bachelor's degree are all 90 credits at the same cost of $360 US per 3 credit course. Right, so all of our B.Ed programs, we have, well, I don't know if we could bring back up the slide, but we have quite a number of B.Ed programs. All of them, 90 credits, 360 US per credits, and we have also in early childhood care and education.
Okay. This next question is, can you attend Bermuda College and the University of West Indies online courses at the same time?
Yeah, I am not sure. I guess it would be dependent on the load you are taking at the Bermuda College. Ideally, what we would like is for students who have completed their studies at the Bermuda College to articulate into a UWI bachelor's program. So if you have completed an associate degree at the Bermuda College, to articulate into one of our bachelor's program. And as the minister said at the beginning of the program, there's currently being worked out an articulation agreement between the University of the West Indies and Bermuda College, which would make this process very seamless and smooth.
Okay. I'm gonna pull up the next question. It says, what are the success rates as it applies to employment of your graduates? I'm going to just repeat that question if anyone wants to chime in. It says, what are the success rates as it applies to employment of your graduates?
I would love to give my colleagues from the other campus an opportunity, so I would leave that question for someone else.
And while we're waiting, I just want to remind the listening public that there is a website that you can visit to review information that was shared tonight. So it's going to be www.uwi.edu/showcase. So we have put this into the YouTube and the Facebook comments, but it has a comprehensive information of what was shared tonight, and then you can branch off to specific campuses if you have specific tuition questions or program questions as well. But if anyone wants to take the success rates and employment of your graduates, please feel free.
Hi, Nigel Bradshaw here from UWI St. Augustine campus. I could speak for a multitude of our campuses in terms of, for all our campuses really and truly, most of our students are not going to be too challenged for employment, especially in the Caribbean region. What we see in particular at the St. Augustine campus, we have been tracking our students for some time at the undergraduate level and also at the postgraduate level. But I can tell you that we do have information that has been published and is available for anyone to be able to get specific and concise information. If the person that asked the question would like, they could send me an email, and I can get in contact with marketing and communications on campus, and we could send them back comprehensive information to show that we are indeed interested in what our students are accomplishing after graduation by a lot of the work that goes on after our students have completed their academic studies. So it is being done. It's certain that it's being done at the other campuses because we do share best practice across the institution. I would be very surprised if it is somebody told me otherwise. But that's what I can say right now.
And just to remind everyone that the University of the West Indies is ranked within the top 4% of universities in the world. So they are both accredited, high ranked, and they have proof, right? So I'll go on to the next question. It's, can continuing educational courses be used as credits towards a degree?
Thanks for that question. I don't know if my colleague from APAD wants to chip in as well, but yes, the continuing professional education courses, you do get continuing education units that can be counted as credit towards other programs that if you decide to pursue other programs at a later stage. So the answer to that question is yes, they can be counted. You do get continuing education units.
Okay. And can IB courses be applied to UE credits?
Yes, that is correct. We do allow IB courses to be applied to UE credits. I remember when we were recruiting some years ago in the British Virgin Islands, that was a big question. And I was fortunate enough to be in the presence of someone from the Faculty of Medical Sciences who was able to elaborate quite comprehensively how the arrangement works. In terms of published information on that, on specifically how an IB student would be able to qualify for different programs. I know it's available for medicine, from our medicine programs, and also too for some of our engineering programs. You can send me an email. I'll put my email in the chat, and we will be responsive to that request and share the information on what specifically is allowed by the faculty. You can do it, you can find out for any of the campuses that you would like to. I know at the St. Augustine campus, we do have that information. I'll put my email in the chat just for the benefit of the person asking the question. And for anyone else that would like information about our campus or any other campus that is present tonight.
Okay, so that email is nigel.bradshaw@sta.uwi.edu. And I just wanted to circle back to our earlier question regarding employment rates and graduates. According to the latest data, majority of the University of West Indies graduates found employment 1 year after graduation, and the overall employment rates for graduates averaged that the majority of graduates, just over 80%, found employment at least 1 year after graduation. So those are very encouraging numbers. So go to our next question. It says, what is the total amount of time that should be allotted to complete a master's degree?
This is Deborah Charles Smythe, Senior Assistant Registrar, Graduate Studies and Research at St. Augustine campus. For a master's degree, normally the first year of a master's degree, we would concentrate on your taught courses. And the second year of that program will be your research project. Most of our master's programs carry a taught component and then a research component. So really it should take about 2 years, but I would say that most students take about 3 years to complete their master's degree.
Okay, thank you. And where can I find and register for a teaching certification?
Sorry, Alicia, I was hoping my colleagues would step in, but you can visit any of our campuses websites, and there's always the Apply Now button. And for those teaching certification, if it's the graduate or undergrad or postgraduate, you can just check on the postgraduate section of our website or the undergraduate section of the website, and click the Apply Now button, and you would be able to register for our teaching certification programs.
Okay. And I see many of these questions have been answered directly via Facebook. So I'll just give maybe a few minutes to see if we have any other questions coming in. Okay, so we have a student that is a potential student that's asking questions about funding opportunities other than the government scholarships. I see that we have shared some scholarships and bursaries information, so just wondering if these apply to Bermudians.
For KFIL, I would suggest that the potential applicant, visit our student financing website, where it is possible to do a search to include a territory search, because there are some scholarships that are specific to certain countries, and then there's some that are open to all member countries of the university, so including Bermuda. So I would suggest that a visit to the student financing website and just do a search of the scholarships that are available.
Okay, thank you for that. Mr. Bradshaw?
Yes, all our campuses have standardized arrangements in terms of the information being available on the website. So for both the postgraduate study and for undergraduate study, we do have our information published in terms of what is available in terms of either by program or by territory, according to how the donor has asked or requested that the financing be made available. So definitely we'd like to encourage persons from Bermuda to give consideration to viewing all the websites and looking at what is available in terms of the financing. Also to remember, especially at the UWI Centers page, you'll be able to find information about the open scholarship that is offered to persons across all the contributing territories in the UWI space. That one is definitely one that everyone here tonight should be giving consideration to.
Yeah. And in addition to, to these scholarships, just to mention that, the campus, certainly at KFIL, does have a partial tuition financial aid program as well, which is based on financial need for students. And students that are now coming in are eligible to apply, as well as students that are already in the program.
Okay, thank you. We have some questions. So for those who may have an undergraduate degree in psychology and they want to go ahead and move forward with doing either a doctorate, what options do they have?
Can you repeat that, please?
So for those who have their undergraduate studies in psychology and they want to move forward with obtaining a doctorate degree, what are their study options?
Okay. One thing you need to know is that you cannot move directly from a bachelor's degree to a PhD degree to a doctorate degree. You have two paths you can take. You can go into a master's program, a taught master's program, MSc, with a very strong research component in it at the end, or you may seek to apply and register for an MPhil degree. So once you get into the MPhil, you can actually upgrade to a PhD. If you do your master's, your taught master's degree, you must complete that, and then you're able to apply directly to a PhD. So you can go through an MSc, an MA, or you can go through an MPhil. With an MPhil, you don't have to complete the MPhil. As I said, you can upgrade to a PhD.
Okay. And Ms. Adelaide, did you want to add something?
Yeah, just to note in terms of available postgraduate programs in psychology, at KFIL we offered the taught masters in applied psychology and also the masters in counseling psychology.
Okay, and would that also be, do you also offer a postgraduate in psychiatry?
Psychiatry is a medical specialization that is done after someone completes the medicine and surgery degree in the Faculty of Medical Sciences. I do believe that both the Mona campus and the St. Augustine campus offer a doctorate in medicine, the DM postgraduate qualification, which is a specialization in psychiatry. I'm not aware of if KFIL has added it to their list.
Yes,
But,
yes.
Right. So it is something that you do after as a medical specialization. as compared to psychology, which comes out of the Faculty of Social Sciences.
Okay. Just reviewing some of the additional questions. Okay, so one was they were inquiring about a master's program that they saw available at Cave Hill, but it wasn't available for the online campus. They are interested in pursuing an online master's degree program, preferably in financial management or banking and finance.
If I might come in here, Owen from KFIL, those two programs are offered at KFIL, and I would say because of the current environment, I wouldn't say they're online, I would say they're blended. So some persons do have the opportunity to stay at home while they enroll in these programs. So I would say that it's worth an investigation. The possibility does exist of being enrolled at KFIL, but because of the environment currently, it's possible to actually stay at home and do it. I wouldn't use the word online, I would just use the word blended.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so that looks like it concludes our questions. So I just want to remind people that we have posted the website for you to go ahead and visit so that you can see all of the information that was presented tonight. I'm just going to share that website once again. So it's going to be www.uwi.edu/showcase. As well, if you have specific questions, we invite you to review all of the campuses, look at their programs that they offer, look at any prerequisites, as well as admissions and tuition. And if you have any specific questions regarding the Ministry of Education and funding options, we welcome you to contact us directly at the Ministry of Education. At this time, I am going to invite the minister to give us some closing remarks.
Thank you, Alicia, and thank you everyone who has participated. We've been having intensive conversations with the University of West Indies to grow Bermuda's presence at this university. And I want all of those of you that are out there listening from Bermuda to understand that it is critically important to us to maintain and grow and the relationship that we do have with the University of West Indies. So it was important for us to bring you this level of engagement. I've been monitoring both the Facebook and the YouTube feed as well, and I see my kudos go off to the University of West Indies officials that have been on those platforms answering questions as they come up as well. And so I look forward to us moving forward with this initiative and hopefully getting more students enrolled and providing more scholarships for students specifically from Bermuda to go to the University of West Indies. And so with that, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has participated. Continue to send us your information and ask questions. I have posted in the Facebook the registration portion that we here at the Ministry of Education have put out so we can keep track of those who are actually looking so we can become that conduit to pass on that information. I want to say an extra special thank you to Dr. Smith. Thank you for all that you have done to help us get to where we are and where we're going with this. I look forward to the exciting things that are coming in the future. Everyone, please continue to be safe. Social distance, hand hygiene, mask wearing, and the like. We all have our own role to play in keeping all of our collective countries safe from COVID. So please continue to do what you need to do in order to keep your countries safe. I look forward to us doing this again in the near future to bring this type of information. So with that, I just want to wish everyone good night. Please, again, stay safe and be blessed. Thank you, Alicia.
Thank you, Minister. And thank you, Bermuda, for joining us. I hope that you have learned a lot as a lot of information was shared. You can always email us at askus@gov.bm and we can point you to our UE partners for any specific questions that you may have. And I look forward to seeing more Bermudians enroll in the University of the West Indies. And yeah, let's connect with our roots, like the minister said. So with that said, thank you so much, everyone, for your presentations tonight. They were excellent. And good night, Bermuda.